you archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. I'm about to begin. Resident Evil Revelations 2 Adventure. I'm going to take these off now. This is computer games. I wish I remembered to do that for all the intros for Resident Evil, which I forgot to do or didn't think of. Alright, some introductions, right? We're about to begin this game. I'm going to clean my glasses so I can see better. So, the Resident Evils. So, I've got this thing. I'm streaming. I'm on the internet. You can sort of see right there that I'm on the YouTubes and on the streams and all that, right? I started streaming during the pandemic, but I've been recording footage for like a decade before that. But like, the streaming really did ramp up. Anyway, it was a pretty good opportunity to try some gimmicks and stuff. And one of the gimmicks I landed on was this thing called, I'm looking for this, the Fights and Frights playlist. Now, what the Fights and Frights playlist is I've been going through those computer games. I've been going through fighty or frighty computer games, starting from 1996, going along all the way to whatever the year is represented on the bottom right of that. I don't know. I didn't calculate that far. It's some easy maths. And you can sort of already tell there's a bit of a Capcom-y flavour. And the reason for that was Capcom, like Resident Evil was specifically a game that sort of passed me by in the yesteryear. What? Hang on. Myself. So, growing up, I had one of those PCs. I'm on a PC now using the Xbox controller, and I had a demo for Resident Evil 1, but I couldn't play it because I didn't have a Voodoo card. Now I'm going to say this in the introduction. Literally every goddamn Resident Evil game. Anyway, so I had to just, as a child, Baby John, I just listened to all the sound files. Don't open that door. I don't even know if that was in there. And I just had to imagine the game. And as like a teenager, I saw people play Resident Evil. There's time when my brother had a PlayStation, I had a PC, and he lent me his PlayStation. He's like, you have like 10 days to play whatever you want. And he was expecting me to play Resident Evil, but instead I tried playing Final Fantasy 7 and like having to replay the game every day. So there's bits and pieces of the Resident Evils I tried. I tried like Code Veronica on the Dreamcast for like an hour. I tried Resident Evil 4 for the GameCube for an hour, and I didn't really get into it. And so like this playlist was my first real chance to play. I will say, before I started streaming, I did play OG Resident Evil on an emulator. I played as Chris, and I scummed the fuck out of that experience. I know people say, don't tell people that. They'll think less of you. It's like, I don't give a fuck. The game's really hard. For the Fights and Fights playlist, I played the remake. So we're going to get up to speed. Right? And I'm sorry about this. It's just, I figured it's an interesting introduction of you jumping in and you're like, what's his experience with the Resident Evil games? Well, one of the reasons I started is Resident Evil 7 hit, and suddenly everyone wants to play Resident Evil again. And suddenly I was like, oh, I've always wanted to sort of try out those games, and I've been holding back on them. So you can see I played Resident Evil 1 and 2. Did I play Nemesis? I can't even say the word. I don't even think he played it. I did play Resident Evil Nemesis. It's not on there because I can only pick one game for the year, and the idea is I play them every Thursday and Friday, or at least one of them. I try. I've been doing this for a couple of years. I've been pretty consistent. Some games aren't represented because I've already recorded them or streamed them, and some are because another game took up their year, but I probably checked it out during the week or on the weekend instead, right? That's how those things work. So yes, I did play Resident Evil Nemesis. I played Code Veronica. So when I finished Resident Evil 1 and 2, I finished Nemesis, I finished Code Veronica, I finished Resident Evil 4. I haven't quite finished Separate Ways, and by Resident Evil 4 I mean the 2005 original. Is it there? Is it on the? It's on this now. I picked up my crowd, didn't I? I tried Resident Evil 0. I got an hour in. I got to that boss. I fucking hated it. Hello, Trash Fiends. I'm just doing my Resident Evil Revelations 2 introduction. Just explaining hypothetical audience and the real audience, the lurkers and the archaeologists, my experience with the Resident Evil series. So you can not represented on this list because I haven't played them is Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6. I have started Resident Evil 5 and 6. I was playing Resident Evil 5. I was quite enjoying Resident Evil 5. But I got to a particular room. We got the jet boat, and we're going around the islands. And I can't remember. There was like an instant kill enemy, and there's 2 of them. And I don't have a lot of ammo, and you have to press a button, go down a thing, and press another button, and then you can go through the door. And every time I tried to do that for a fucking hour, one of them would instant kill either me or my AI partner. And I spent an hour. I'm a very patient gamer, by the way, I assure you. But I fucking went, I'm done. And I haven't touched it for like a year. And I recently tried out Resident Evil 6. And yeah, I'll probably play a bit more than that. I've not hit a wall where I'm just fucking done with it. And I'll go back to 5 as well. I really will. But the reason I'm playing Resident Evil Revelations 2 is because I couldn't think of a game for 2015. Sometimes I've just played all the obvious ones as well. So like, I'm playing this with a little bit of reluctance. It doesn't have the best of reputations, but I will say, when I got to the end, like, I don't know. I should know quite a lot about it because I've watched this 7-hour Noah Gervais video on all the Resident Evils. All the Resident Evils. He didn't play all of them, but like he played like 9 of them, which is perfectly reasonable. Like that's a really long video. But we'll find out. I'll press the play button. I'm doing a very long introduction. Hang on, what was I saying? I disrupted the flow of my voice. Oh yeah. So by the time I got to I really liked the start of Resident Evil 4 when I was forced to play it and not a teenager. I can see the village. There's a specific point in the village where you meet up with your contact. I forget his name. You have the girl with you, which I forget her name. My brain's not working right now. And you have zombies attacking your house, and you're like, oh my god, they won't stop coming, and they won't stop coming. And that's like thrilling in a way that Resident Evil's never been. Resident Evil's only like survival horror is spooky in one way, but this game was spooky in a different way. And I'm like, okay, you've managed to be thrilling. But honestly, by the time I got to the end of Resident Evil 4, like, the castle is not as good as the village, and everything after the castle, I am straight up not keen on. By the end of Resident Evil 4, I was like, I want it to be a survival horror again. And there's like, obviously with 5 and 6, it's the same. Like, it's just like, well, you just got to make your peace that that's not the genre of the game anymore. And a lot of games that should be on this list, where you'd be like, well, hang on, what about Clock Tower 3? Wouldn't that fit? I've already streamed Clock Tower 3. Silent Hill 1 and 2, the originals, I've already streamed. So I'm hoping, because despite the fact that the story for Code Veronica is crap, the story for Resident Evil 4 is crap actually, but it's not as bad as Code Veronica. They sort of fall off after Nemesis. I'm hoping there's enough survival horror here for me to love it anyway. Though I did hate Resident Evil 0. This has been a really fucking long introduction. Revelations 2. No, he didn't do the rest of the thing. My favourite thing about Resident Evil 2 is that somebody thought it was sensible to say Resident Evil 2. We successfully saved. I don't know. There's never a good answer to this. I'm going to leave there because it's always too dark. Yeah, we'll keep no subtitles on. I may have played the demo for this. You'll note that I'm on Revelations 2 and not 1. I probably own them both, but I needed a 2016 15 game. This should be filled in. It should be teasing the next game for 2016. This should be updated. I've finished Bayonetta 2. I'm playing the next game now, but I've not made the graphic yet. I was in the office today, and they frown upon you making graphics for your stream channel while you're supposed to be working. A slight challenge, a hearty challenge. Put your skills to the test. Why did they break the rules? It should have been like a crazy challenge. Why have you changed the pattern? Well, we'll play on normal. I could have... Episode 1, Penal Colony. Fear of night, fear of not night. Franz Kafka.
Bioterror. The world lives with it. You live with it. Viruses are stolen, re-engineered, misused with tragic results.
How did that make that building fall down?
And who are you supposed to trust? Politicians who sell their souls for a few votes? CEOs who betray consumers for a quick buck? Count on us instead. We're above the politics, always watching, always ready to face the threat head on. We are the unflinching mop that sops up the evils of bioterrorism and chemical warfare. They call us
The A-Team.
TerraSave.
Isn't this the intro to...
Because tear doesn't have to end with a wrist.
Isn't this the intro to Metal Gear Solid 4? At least a part of it.
Hey guys.
Redfield.
Oh, hi, Claire.
Hey! Hey, Claire!
Moira. Welcome to the club.
Reporting for duty, Ms. Redfield. When did the hugging start?
Cut it out. We've been friends for how long?
Long enough that I'm allowed to give you shit.
Psst. Claire, could you,
I know one of them has a lady that has, like, a trouser that only has one leg.
What's up,
Like-
Neil?
Something's going down in Washington. Did you hear anything?
Oh, I know that
The
voice.
new virus? Come on. You know TerraSave's history, right? Hello?
Hey, that Barry Burton's girl?
That's Yuri Lowenthal right
Moira
there.
started today. But you've got to be careful.
No, I'm not
It's
thinking of
eventually-
Ada Wong. I'm thinking
Oh,
of,
yeah.
like, a wetsuit.
Emotional minefield.
Okay. You did your homework. What other horrible invasions of privacy have you gotten there?
Hey, I gotta look out for TerraSave. We have our enemies. Anyway, good luck breaking her in.
She's not a horse. Bye.
Might be this one or the other one, Revelations.
Uh-oh. What'd he do this time?
Fucking Barry. Every time I ask him anything, he pushes back. I wouldn't even be here if I listened to...
As long as it's not a zombie apocalypse, we should be fine. The Master Chief?
Claire Redfield, you're coming with us.
No, there must be some kind of mistake.
Oh dear. I think because it's like she's simultaneously wearing shorts and trousers at the same time, so the leg length are like there and there. Okay. I'll keep it in mind, although I will say I have a lot of games I play. But I will look into it. I've not heard it.
Why did it open? I didn't do anything.
You can move the camera with the RS button.
Taken.
Right. Document. I'm hearing a vaguely Slavic accent. Let's not even say that. Let's say Eastern European. I wouldn't be able to recognize it either way. See light?
Is that Moira?
Oh, Moira. I don't know who Moira is.
Let me out of here! Oh my god.
Oh, I just remembered what I was going to do. Yuri Lowenthal has been in 1, 2. He's in No More Heroes 2. 2. I'm sure it's more than that. He's been in lots of games on this list.
I'm gonna get you out of there right now.
I found Moira.
Moira, are you okay? Did they hurt you?
Claire! Oh, I remember. Hey, take it. I mean, what in a moist
talking.
barrel of foxes? Oh, Claire, I just want to go home.
It's okay. We're gonna get out of here.
She's wearing a t-shirt that says "The World Burns." The world burns. But somehow she's still better dressed
Makes any sense.
than the girl, a cat from DMC, Devil May Cry.
What did we do?
Wish I could tell you.
Okay, so I do like that it's an over the shoulder. It's like in between a sort of Resident Evil 4 and a classic survival horror version, hypothetically speaking. I would like a map, please, game. Maybe some controls. This is where I came from. I'm sorry, Moira. I'm less keen on the fact that I'm already babysitting someone. Oh, was Moira the one that looks like David Bowie?
This is so messed up. What do you think this place was?
Mine? A jail? A mine jail? Where they mined people? So far I'm reminded less of like classic survival horror and more of Broken Sword 3, where when it goes 3D suddenly there's lots of like traversal sections that you can't fail at.
Good Lord, what is happening in there?
Aurora Borealis?
Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen.
Yes.
Yes.
That's it?
No.
I need to add more buttons. I've got a bunch that aren't attached to anything. Like this one.
Jeez, Homer, I thought someone with 2 wives would be happy.
No, you're thinking of someone with 2 knives.
I gotta tell you, this is pretty terrific.
I don't have any knives right now, let alone 2. Oh my goodness.
Did you hear that?
Is there someone else in here?
Not anymore. This is where we keep our 2 barrels. Blood. I hope this isn't Chris's blood.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Swearing? Moira.
I think there's a way through on the other side of the glass.
I found a knife.
Jeez, Homer, I thought...
I pressed it too early. I didn't realize I was going to get a knife.
This could come in handy.
Guess I'm on night duty.
Right, get out of my way, Moira. So, in Resident Evil OG, the 2000, not 2000, 1999, whatever. You've got the literal number right here, John. 1996. The knife is fucking useless. I didn't kill a single monster with it. I was scum saving, and I was doing things like shoot, bam, bam, bam. Okay, he's on the floor, almost dead, and I die because I attempted to kill him with the knife. The knife is useless in Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, and 0. I think it doesn't stop being useless until Code Veronica. I don't understand the knife. Oh, hang on. We want to slash the windows. Hey! I would be very careful about those bits of glass, but... Fuck happened in this room? Those participating in the experiments must observe the following rules. The subject must be monitored 24 hours a day. Monitor the sensor for any changes. Log its status every 10 minutes. Dispose of any subject showing signs of abnormality immediately. I feel like you need to be more specific than abnormality. That could be like a lot of things. Get rid of that guy. He's got a weird haircut. What were they reading? Resolution's too low. This is a long ass intro. This is like fucking, what do you call it? That Half-Life game. You have half a life.
I think we can squeeze under this. Give me a hand, Moira.
How's she supposed to help?
Go.
Oh. Oh, well, was this also designed to be played multiplayer?
Careful. Stand back.
Computer game. Oh, hang on. Oh, fuck. Stop being a monster. I don't appreciate. These are abnormalities.
That was close.
Yeah, I'd keep the overly designed shelving unit. Don't worry, lady, I'll save you. No, Claire, run faster.
Come on, hurry.
Well, hang on. I have an item screen with herbs on. Heal your wounds. They can also heal your partner if they're close by. I don't need to use the herb. I'm not hurt. I'm going to try not to walk into the dangerous gas. We're on our way. That monster crouch and go through? Moira, I need your light.
Gina.
The animal eyes. Oh, God.
Gina, no! We presumably knew her.
Did you know her?
Presumably.
Yeah. She's with TerraSave. Why would anyone do this?
Not Gina. I'm surprised her glasses survived the entire incident, to be honest. But,
I can hear the wind out there. This must be the way out.
Then we need to find a way through.
I can't... Oh, it needs the experiment block key. Perhaps there is an experiment block key down here. I hope this wasn't Gina's blood.
What kind of whack job would... This is not okay.
Oh, hang on.
Here.
Hold steady. Okay.
Almost got it. No!
Aw. Is this the S.T.A.R.S computer game, which I have not played, despite being a fan of the S.T.A.R series and having seen all the S.T.A.R movies? So nobody can accuse me of having good taste. I've still got a knife. So one thing I've not played on this playlist is the sort of indie horror games that got popular. The Machine for Pigs. I can't remember what that's. There's a series of horror games that rose up as like the Resident Evils and the Dead Spaces fell off the planet. And I've not played them, and I'm assuming they're probably as influenced in some way. They're all first-person like styles. I don't really like first-person horror games. Well, you know what? I've not really tried them, so let's not say that. But they haven't drawn. God, there's a lot of blood in here. I don't know what this machine does, but we keep seeing it. Camera's dirty as well. What was it that Max Payne said in Max Payne 2 about a linear series of scares? Because that, I would like to invoke that, please. One thing, I don't know why. No, that's not what I was going to say. So, Evil Within. I love the name Evil Within because it's just Resident Evil again. Somebody was like, I'm not somebody, the literal person who made Resident Evil. And I know it's called Biohazard, but like he must know the word Resident Evil exists and it's famous because they make movies. But at some point, he was just like, oh, I need to make a new series. But I can't call it Resident Evil. I'm gonna call it Evil is Near. No. Evil Within. Haha, my totally new name. Original idea, don't steal.
All right, we made it. Key's over there.
Ugh, this place reeks.
Oh.
Shit, what's that sound?
I'm assuming it's the monster.
The key's gone.
Are you gonna use that?
It's more reliable than any person.
If you say so.
Don't guns jam all the time?
The key must have shook loose when the body fell. It could be anywhere. It's too dark to see. Shine the light around.
Computer games.
You think it might have snagged on something on the way down?
I mean, there's this whole fucking crate, like, it could be just in here. Yeah, I'm thinking, this feels very sore. And obviously the first Saw was like 2000. But 1999, whatever. I don't know when the first Saw was. I don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of the Saw release years. But this feels very Saw.
Snagged on something on the way down?
The industrial horror. Oh, yeah, did it snag on something on the way down? Sorry, I'm chiding the game for taking slightly too long, and I'm like not listening up the not picking up the verbal barks that she's putting down.
Claire, I see the key.
I see the key.
It's out of reach. Let me try shooting it down.
That sounds like a stupid idea, but okay. Like, so stupid, they literally take the piss out of it in another computer game about a cop. Whatever, it's fine. Oh no! Never... Okay, I guess we're not operating on zombie rules. Oh shit!
Run, Moira! Run!
Alright, I might wanna... Go up there.
Let's double back and try the key.
I appreciate that we're always running. Okay, I should be dodging, shouldn't I? really like a map. That machine again. The key has worked. Right, the romantic music has subsided. I'm going to use this opportunity to drink some tea. I have to wash this cup. It looks gross on the screen. Oh wow, that really does not look great. Oh, a new weapon. So that tea's a bit cold. Shotgun. One thing that Resident Evil 4 definitely did need was a swap weapon button.
You need a gun too, Moira.
No, I really, really don't. Sorry, I don't do firearms. Not after what happened.
There's fucking zombies.
I forgot. Maybe we can find you something else.
No, I'll just be on flashlight duty or something. It's fine.
I'm on flashlight duty. It's fine. Go there, there's stuff there.
I think there's something shiny there, but I can't make it out.
Let me hit it with the flashlight.
Oh, I'm Alan Wake now. Yours?
Nice. Blunt weapon. I can do blunt weapons.
Press RT to use Moira's crowbar as a melee attack. She can stun certain enemies by hitting them from behind. You can also deliver a follow-up to downed enemies with RT. We shall give the crowbar to the person with the smallest arms.
Claire? You saw that, right?
Yeah, I saw something.
How do I switch characters? I don't wish to change that right now. Just wish to change characters. Moira, please pick that up for me. I figured out that button. do I pass stuff from one to another? Okay. Go teamwork. So, I'm assuming they were experimenting on men in prison, and then something went wrong. But also, there's clearly somebody watching us on the camera, so maybe something went right.
What? Who the fuck is quoting poetry?
Are you afraid? You can tell me. Talk to me.
What are you talking about?
Those bracelets change color in response to fear.
And who exactly are you?
Who are you?
So much suffering. You don't even know what to be afraid of yet.
Monsters?
Is she talking to us or at us?
I mean, I get why you said that, but like, she's not replying, so she literally is talking to at even. John, you want to go upstairs? There's a puzzle there, so we probably are going to have to do both regardless.
This
Cool.
looks like a way out.
Gear cog.
Fucking technology.
Yeah, I fucking hate it when the doors require giant cogs. Why haven't we improved this shit? Fucking Tim Apple. When we save our game, does it automatically save? What you buying? Yay, a map. Oh, it's just a mini map. It's just a mini map. So, where do you want to keep our missile torture rack? I'll just put it in the storeroom. It's all nice and rusty, just like you like them. Okay. Now that room over there before I try the door. It's got that thing. I played a game called Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus, which is a spin-off of Final Fantasy VII. And every time Vincent visits a location from the original game, it's somehow 17 miles long. The traveller asked, he doesn't know his own sentence. Oh, hang on, it's an excerpt from Kafka's In the Penal Colony. The officer replied, it would be useless to give him that information. He experiences it in his own body. Seems Kafka-esque. I love the idea of somebody going, because I assume there's something up with the monsters, the zombies. They're not just zombies, there's something else. And somebody going, you see, it's like Kafka, you know? I've not read the Metamorphosis, but I understand the idea that he wakes up one day and is fucking roach, and that's presumably a metaphor, right? Like, there's an absurdity to walking around existing as a giant fucking roach, but you might feel like that. I also
let's take one home.
Look at this machine.
The
There's
cog.
something stuck in it.
I'm shining. Pick up the cog, please. But anyway, so I love the idea of somebody going, okay, what if we leaned into that and make Resident Evil Kafka-esque? And they go, what, so it's sort of absurd? And they go, no, I just want to quote Kafka occasionally. This is how games use fucking Moby Dick, where one of the characters is just like, have you read Moby Dick? I have. Is this film about obsession? It's like, vaguely. I'm just going to allude to Moby Dick quite a lot. Oh no.
The power must be off. Maybe there's a switch?
My favourite thing about Moby Dick is there's quite... For a book that everyone understands as a book about obsession, there's a lot of wailing in it. Like, the literal, like, processes involved in wailing. Like, more than you'd think for any fictional book about wailing. Want a cat? Well, I better pass this to Moira then, if it can be used by the partner. Parts box. You can upgrade and exchange your weapons at the workbench. Upgrade exchange. Damage level 1. When did Last of Us come out? In relation to this game. What? Okay. Can't do both? No. It's locked from the other side. Is that Moira Burton? Oh, it's probably in our documents. No, it's literally the stuff we picked up.
Moira, I'll give you a boost. See if you can climb up.
Okay. This way! Maybe once we're outside, we can find someone to help us.
So, what I'm getting from this